The following program was produced or sponsored by a community member. The content, views, and opinions expressed are the sole responsibility of the producer and do not reflect those of Malden Access Television, the City of Malden, or your cable provider. MATV welcomes your comments. Please call us at 781-321-6400 or email us at access@matv.org.
Back at the half, Nesta Dudley along with Mayor Gary Christensen and Go Ref Go. Sixers up by 9, 21-12, gentlemen.
Now, one thing I've noticed that's changed is Go Ref Go took his hoodie off.
Look again.
Oh, it's back.
Oh!
He was hacked in the act.
It was a good hack, though.
Yeah, sure was.
That was probably the best one I've seen all game.
If you're going to hack, you want to make sure they don't score. If they do score, that's the hoop and the hop.
By the way, this is just a note from the previous half. Different referee. The commissioner just thanked the other referee for coming over and informing him of what happened.
What happened with
the foul? Because
okay.
The other referee didn't do that.
Oh, okay.
I gotta tell you, this number 20 reminds me a lot of me when I played. He tries hard. He tries really hard. Just doesn't have the right results.
Yeah, I think to what Nesta said earlier, both teams are competing despite their records.
They're definitely playing competitively. They're not getting the results they're looking for.
Yeah, if only there was no hoop.
Well, maybe they make it a little wider. You know, can they open the hoop up a little bit?
This would be a high-scoring affair, not for that hoop.
If only this was flag football.
We make it 26 inches in circumference instead of 18. So since we picked up this fast-paced scoring onslaught, just like the first half, I want to go back to that question I wanted to ask you as we were ending the first half. Now, obviously the teams are making trades within the league to try to improve their chances of victory, correct? Do we all agree on that?
Yes.
Correct. It's all about the bling, baby. It's all about the bling.
But this is still youth sports, where winning isn't always supposed to be the main objective. Well, the only objective.
Let me tell you something that Beanie Amos told me.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I just want to ask
I'll let you finish your question first. Okay.
My question is, what is this teaching the kids who are playing in the league? Is it teaching them the business end of the sport? Is it teaching them that winning is more important than teamwork and camaraderie? Is it positive? Is it negative? What are the pros and cons?
I think that this is an alternative to playing on your high school basketball team. It's an alternative, not a competition. It's an alternative.
Right.
If these young athletes was on the high school team and knowing head coach Don Nally is not caring about having fun, being politically correct. It's all about the W's, okay? So these are high school age sophomores, juniors, seniors. To your point, if they were younger, it'd be a different focus.
Right. Well, I agree with most of what you said. I disagree with the reference to the high school looking just for the W's because it's a high school. He's obviously trying to teach kids as well. So I don't think he's out there.
I think for me, for an outsider, I think that's what has always appealed to me about the league is how lifelike it really is. The draft, the trades, the wins. That's what I've always found appealing about the league.
Do you think the kids find it appealing about?
I think so, yeah. It's exciting to know if there's going to be a trade and all that. I mean, the ones I've talked to, I think they get excited about that, the possibilities and the intrigue. You know, hey, that's what life's all about, so they're getting it.
My opinion on it, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I was just throwing a hammer out there to see if it hit your nails. I don't think it's a bad thing at all.
You were trying to throw shade on it, Go Ref, go. Come on.
I like it. No, but I like the trade because it teaches kids what it's like in the professional sports,
Yeah,
in
right.
the professional
Right.
world.
Yeah.
Teams do these things to get wins and to advance, and the more wins and the more success you have, the better off you'll be. No matter what the sport is.
And there is that prize at the end. There is that prize at the end of the rainbow.
Wow, that was the nicest, prettiest shot of the game.
Nice floater by Owen DeRoches.
That being said, can I give a shameless plug to my new show coming up called An Exciting Opinion?
Yes, you can.
Which I would love to have the mayor on as a guest on one of my segments.
Absolutely, I'd be honored.
These are some of the things and formats in which we will be discussing.
All right, that'd be my pleasure.
I'll have my people contact your people. We'll get.
Oh, I actually saw your open of your show on my Facebook timeline this morning. I have one comment to tell you, but at the risk of blowing kayfabe,
Tell me off camera.
absolutely.
Wow, Owen
Some big ups
DeRoches.
there on both sides.
That was nice body control, yeah.
We almost have a competitive game again.
It certainly is much more interesting.
In all seriousness, there has been good defense in this game. There's just been no offense.
Oh,
Poor offense, I should say.
Rims out.
Hey, that ball went around the rim.
here he goes again. I feel another coast to coast.
Oh, yes. Ain't no one going to smell that ball. It's a nice ball. Just could not finish.
Oops.
Oh, he got pickpocketed. Now that boy finished. Is it number one?
We've played almost 7 minutes, and the Sixers have only scored 4 points. 2 baskets. Oh, they can. I don't know, that could be an intentional because he just pushed him. He really didn't go after the ball. So that could be an intentional, but referee's discretion. He was hacked in the act, so he'll be shooting 2. The substitution.
We'll wait till after the 2 shots.
After. The substitution always beckons in before the last shot.
Right.
So if they're shooting 2, gets beckoned in before the second.
shooting 3,
Shooting
that's
3
when
gets
it's an
beckoned in
after
before the third. But they're always beckoned in. And the terminology is beckon in. Hashtag beckon. They're
I've
beckoned
spoken
in.
from a MIAA basketball official. Certified.
Oops.
All ball.
Here he goes again.
Looking for a hack, but it sounded like all ball to me.
Yep.
Another one, nice block on the other end. Tried to use his defensive position to his advantage, didn't work.
To Bucket's bully.
What a flurry of offense we've had in the past 45 seconds.
All initiated by Owen DeRoches. Pulling the Bullets within 6, 25-16, with 2 minutes and 20 ticks left to go in the third.
Wow, that was a deep 3.
Joshua Mateo connecting all 3 of these. Bullets will take a timeout.
Hey, if they keep this pace up, Nestor, my prediction might go off the table.
And
we might actually hit 50.
And Mr. Mayor, go ref, go.
It's official. We just heard from the commissioner's table.
The trade
Nice.
is official.
You can announce it.
Nice piece of investigating reporting from @Mayor of Malden. Go into the scorer's table, to the commissioner's booth during halftime to check out the legalities of that trade. In came Jeremy Rocker with the proper paperwork, and Jeremy Rocker said to me, and I'm not making this up, I quote, he said, hashtag printer broken. So that's why he had it written up. So I should have came back with a hashtag email, but I didn't. But I was so impressed that he used the hashtag in a sentence. I had hashtag tears of joy.
So we should see newest Sonic Chuck Taylor next game.
Chuck Taylor will definitely be playing the next game against the Lakers, as the Sonics will try to avenge their season opener against the Lakers.
By the way, I think one of the reasons why the Bullets have increased their scoring in the second half, because in the house for the second half is hashtag day one.
Day one. He came in the house during the first half, but
he did not assume coaching responsibilities until halftime.
And nobody can make the adjustments any better than Mr. Day One, Steve Wright, at Sports Freak 31.
Oops.
Oh, smack it to the flesh.
I heard a bunch of complaints for fouls.
Oh, yeah, I sure did.
I heard all leather on that slap.
Well, I don't know. I heard flesh. That was smack it to the flesh.
I'm just trying to go with whatever the referees are saying. You know me. I'm go ref go. I just go with what the referees say. Oh, so Donald just said it's opposite day, and I can tell you what that reference is.
Bullets did get it down to 6, now back up to 11. Sixes.
Just like that. Game turns right around.
Oh, he was going for 3, but changed it to a pass. I thought he would take good form on that. Stripped. Not that side.
I think the game plan is simple, gentlemen.
Well,
give the ball to Owen and stay out of his way.
No rebound there at all by the Sixers. He threw it up there and watched it.
If the Bullets can mount a comeback, number 20, playing with a lot of heart.
I said that earlier.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. Like,
been impressed with him.
Randy Barahona.
Yeah. Nothing imposing about him, but he's on the floor, rebounding, running the fast break.
He's playing the hardest out of everybody on that court right now.
Yeah.
When you constantly hustle, good things happen.
Commish talking to us?
Oh, no, he was talking to Princeton Matherin. I don't want to shout him out, but when you get on the court,
LOT.
when you get on the backcourt, shooting baskets during a regulation basketball game, you got to get shouted out.
They get 3 letters. Maybe even 5.
Maybe even 5. I'm thinking more or less 5.
Oh, down low. There was some good hard work down there in the paint underneath the basket.
This is a misconception of the 3-second rule.
It's coming from somebody who used to call 3 seconds after 2.5 seconds.
But then I learned the misconception.
See?
And I spread the knowledge to others.
What you got to do right
when
now.
the post player has the ball in the paint, the 3 seconds is waved off. There's no 3 seconds because he is trying for the goal. Now, what could be called is a 5-second closely guarded count, but you'll never see that really called. But yes, now on the other hand, if the person in the paint kicks it out, then they'll bang him with the 3 seconds. But once he's in there in the paint, there's no 3-second count.
What's up?
And once I learned that, I instantly tweeted it.
I'll tell you, from somebody who is a state-certified baseball umpire and has taken courses in other sports, basketball, the rules for basketball are by far the most difficult to learn and difficult to teach. And that's coming from people, and I've had teachers tell me that. It's a very complicated sport.
Well, what's about basketball? I would disagree about how complex it is, but it's definitely the fastest sport. It's an unforgiving sport when it comes to officiating, and once you walk through the threshold,
I don't know.
no one really.
I don't know any
Good
sport
job
that
out
is.
there.
No one really likes you.
I don't know any sport that's like that's forgiving to the officials at all.
Bahona, playing tough out there. Good job.
Well, Mr. Mayor, go ref, go. My due to the clauses of my contract, I have to
You're not
leave.
leaving us, are you?
I have to leave this game. I will not be commentating the next game between the Lakers and the Sonics. You two can lock that down. But I will return to the cable cast booth to commentate the final game.
All right,
Okay?
very good.
So
Well, I think Anthony Soldano is going to maybe take your place for the second.
for the second game, yes, that's right. So you have Anthony Soldano. Hopefully he'll be on the winning side of the score when he comes in here. So, Mr. Mayor, until third game.
All right.
So, Mr. Mayor, you do realize that you are now the lead,
Oh,
because I'm just the Dennis Miller of our group.
oh, this shouldn't be too hard, right? The 1-6 team and the 0-6 team.
Right.
I think I can handle this.
We only got 10 more minutes. And based on the scoring frenzy that we've had in the first 30 minutes,
I'll tell you though, I've been pleasantly surprised by how the teams have really played hard.
yes,
You never know by the records. I think they're playing hard.
you would never know it by their records. They are playing hard. Now, and I don't mean this to sound disrespectful in any way, but playing hard doesn't always mean playing skilled.
Right.
A referee's timeout. Looks like an equipment malfunction on the floor. Number 4.
What's the story on 17?
To be honest with you, again, this is
Seems
what I
like a
mean.
pretty decent player.
Yeah. Like I don't really know the history of any of the players on either of the two teams right now. This is my first weekend as well.
Yeah, he's had a few key moments today.
He has. There's been a couple of standout players on both sides. Number 20 for the Bullets, as we mentioned.
Right.
2-3.
Owen, DeRoches.
DeRoches, Owens, yep. Number 17, as you pointed out. Did Nestor happen to leave his stats sheets behind, or do you want to share the just the roster sheet?
We got proof. Wait till you watch.
Yeah, here we go. I got it. Anthony Soldano referencing our video recording, saying, wait till he watches it. I don't know what exactly he's talking about, but maybe there was a bad call. He's talking to the referee. It must be. Foul in the backcourt. Papagallo stopped short for some reason. Tell you, Montero, number 17's got he's probably got the longest reach on the court.
I know he has the most fouls in the league.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, though.
No. Blue.
0 blue. Foul was on number 10, Gabriel Ramos of the Bullets.
2-3.
Although, must be 0.
Yeah, it must be 0. That's what I was just going to say.
Must be 0, DeRoches.
Kenny, must be 0. Must be 0.
0.
Yeah.
I think 20 was out there at the time.
Yeah.
No discrepancy on that foul, but
That move so
number 0, DeRoches, is the one with the ball at the last minute before that buzzer was blown.
Dom.
And the foul was on 0. So the foul was on Owen. By the way, there's been some great banter back and forth between
Yes.
Soldano and the mullet ref, as we've called him. I don't know what his actual name
Wow.
is. Nice.
What a shot by Papagallo.
So, by the way, Soldano has used those same lines on me during the baseball season. Deep three.
Almost hit the ceiling there.
Yeah. Almost put a white out. Nice jump pass. A little dangerous, but good follow through.
Showtime for Papagallo.
Yeah, he's really stepping up these last couple minutes. Looks like my prediction's got to go by the wayside. 7 more points to go before we got a total of 50 by one team.
Yeah. Six is up 20. Please, no more fouls.
I know, right? Let's just let them play. Let the clock decide. Off his foot. Maybe bullet ball. Oh, Six's ball, sorry. Montero. Owen trying to explain that how he double dribbled. I was going down the court with him, defending him, trying to explain to him how he double dribbled. And he still didn't believe him. He still doesn't think he double dribbled. Probably to this moment. Oh, there was almost a travel there. I don't know how he didn't touch the ground with his knees. Did you see how close to the ground his knees
He just
were?
emerged.
Wow. Almost like a linebacker.
That should make ATR.
Yeah, it should. It should. Both of these teams definitely have a quickened pace going on in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but the wheels have come off for the Bullets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when your team is struggling, no matter what sport it is, and the pace quickens, and you're already struggling, that's the only result that's going to happen, is the wheels are going to fall off. When
If I was the Sixers, no more fouling.
right,
Take it home.
just let them play, let them run on you. Who cares? You're up by over 20 points. But when you're a team and you're struggling and the pace quickens, that's exactly the opposite of what you want.
Yeah.
When you're struggling, you need to slow the pace down.
Yeah.
And almost to a stop, so that you can change whatever you were trying to do, whatever game plan you had. When the pace quickens like that, and this is universal across any sport, any game you play,
Yeah.
when the pace becomes too fast, there's no way to rebound from
Yeah.
it. There isn't.
So the Sixers are going to go to 2-6. Bullets will go to 0-7. Maybe I'll use some of the Bullets play to help shovel snow next week.
There you go.
Their season's over, right?
Pretty much. I mean, you never know. Maybe the shoveling snow, they could use the extra work in their arms.
Yeah, they really don't have a big guy to speak of.
No.
And their only player that scores in double digits is Owen DeRoches.
Who happens to be their biggest player on the court right now. If you look at, I mean, height-wise anyway, maybe not.
And I thought by rule you had to sit out a certain amount of the game.
Yeah, I thought so too.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Owen's been.
You know, whole game, right? You know what it is? It's just when he's not playing, we don't even know. We don't notice. There was a foul, and one.
I think the basket counted.
It did count, and he's getting a third shot. Coach Steve Wright just walked by the Cablecast booth and said, "I've never enjoyed myself as much as I've had this year." An 0-7 season.
fouls on the Bullets, number 9, Danny May.
But hey, silver lining is they're having fun. Javier Reed just waiting on the sidelines to check into this game, or to get into this game. His team is dominating on the court right here. Look at that, wide open, just sitting all by him lonesome, just sitting there waiting, saying, somebody throw me the rock, please. Chris Callahan wanted a timeout, but he doesn't have the possession, so he can't.
Timeout!
Timeout, Sixers.
Yo, I'm in for Josh.
Referee's getting a little playful with the Sixers coaches, even though they're giving them a little bit of guff. All in good fun, right?
Can you put up the white flag? Is there such a thing in the MNBL?
Well, there's definitely the T, that's for sure. Oh, you mean the white flag for a team?
Yeah.
I know. I'm sure there is, but I'm sure it comes with some steep penalties.
This is a thrashing. But I'm not surprised.
It's like being the last person to the finish line.
Yeah.
You got to at least cross the line.
Right.
I mean, like you said, the previous quarters, they may not be having the results they're looking for, but they're playing hard.
Yeah.
Even to the last minute. And that's what shines through on the Bullets team, because it definitely isn't their offense.
Yeah, you know, I have not seen anybody slumped over on the Bullets.
No, everybody's heads held high. Everybody. And they're still playing like it's a 1 point difference. Look at how aggressive the Bullets are. I mean, they're laying back a little bit, but they're still playing aggressive basketball for being down as many points as they are with only a minute and a half left. Anthony Sodano's already got the win in the bag. He's come over and joined us in the Cablecast booth already. He's already ready for the next game. Can we pack this up and get a win already? Hey, that's what he's thinking.
And no fouls, please.
I will give props to the Sixers coaches that saying, listen, don't take another shot, do a lot of passing. They don't want to run up the score on the Bullets. It's already only a minute left. There's no need to do that.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Big ups on them. You know, that's sportsmanship, too.
It is.
If the Bullets are wanting them to shoot, look at the Bullets saying, come on, take your best shot. Is that not competitive basketball?
It really
at its
is.
best? A lot of other leagues in other cities across wherever can learn from the two teams here today.
Yeah.
Playing hard regardless of their record, regardless of the situation.
Not sure why the Bullets would foul.
Jesse Bully. And as you know, Mr. Mayor, in the MNBL, all the coaches are given a certain amount of timeouts, and regardless of the score, they will use every single one of them, especially day one.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you're down by 18 points. What strategy could they possibly be talking about with 31.3 seconds left on the score?
They're actually down 28.
28 points.
Yeah, 28 points, right.
Yeah, 28 points. What possible strategy could they be going over right now?
Yeah.
But he had them in tight. He's talking. He's got them fired up coming out of the huddle. They look like they're on a mission right now. They've got to have a goal in mind going into this last.
That's impressed me the most about the Bullets is the fact that they never quit.
Look at the determination. And if they can hold on to the ball, this should be the final possession of the game with 18 seconds left. Now, Mr. Mayor, if you want, you can go ahead when we're done with this game. If you want to stand over there and do your end of the game wrap up, I'll sit here, or we could just wrap it up from the seats. It's up to you.
Wrap it up here, right?
All right, we'll wrap it up from here. We have about 5 seconds left.
You want to both stand up?
I've never shown my face.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, we'll do it from here.
I told you. I don't mind having my voice on the airwaves, but my face is a different story.
I don't think we need to stand for that
No,
game.
I don't think so. 51-23. As you said, the Bullets maintain the Schneid at now 0-7.
Yep.
And the Sixers improved to 2-6.
Yep.
And going forward, we have the next game is going to be the Lakers versus, I don't have my schedule in front of me. Who are they playing?
They're playing the Pistons.
Pistons.
Yeah, I think my observations. Actually, wait a second now. Next game's Lakers Sonics.
Lakers Sonics, okay.
I think my observations from this game are that the Bullets, although now 0-7, did show a lot of grit out there.
Yes.
And they just need some more players. I mean, they have Owen DeRoches, but he's the only player on the team that is in double digits.